I always think that when one meets these orchestral excerpts, that one needs to really think about what the challenges are of each individual one. A sort of meet and greet session of working out, you know, what might be the actually essential quality of the solo, and trying to enhance. During this period, there seemed to be an awakening of interest in older music again. And it was interesting that so many people from this point onwards were writing these antique minuets in France. Debussy actually wrote a piece called Antique Minuet. But also things like Tombeau de Couperin of Ravel. As in the entr'acte, he writes pianissimo, which I think is a bit misleading because, of course, it is a solo. It's completely sensitively accompanied, simply accompanied. So obviously you've got to shine forth. But then it's worth noting that the second time the tune comes, it's up a notch dynamically. And then there's a really slightly hilarious progression from pianissimo when this material comes. Then when that's now, the business about playing the floaty top notes. One thing I think that can really help is I always think it's not so much about the punchline when you get there, but it's very much about how you set up. So I'm slightly low energy on that B. Then it's going to be terribly hard work. Talking about the breathing scheme when you get to this middle section, it's a tricky passage completely. I mean, one of the worst, I think. Again, because it needs to be so ongoing, it reminds me in difficulty really with the Bach